it's Anja here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Crafts, and this is a 16:15. Okay, so I'm just on my iPad and I'm going to put the stopwatch, or is it the timer? The timer. And I'm going to time it for, no, not 15 hours, 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes, and I'm going to press the button in a minute. And does it go on to, let's just make sure it doesn't turn off. And yes, so I'm using What I Love, and I am using auto lock here, never, so then it doesn't close. So right, here we go. Yes, so that's what I'm doing in What I Love, and this one here because I like that one from the Botanicals for You. I'm using Blushing Bride, and I am going to be using rose red and old olive, because of course I've got to do, you know, the flowers, and I'll have to fold the cards, put it all in, and also here are the envelopes. I'm hoping to be able to stick those as well. I don't know whether I'll be able to do that. What I've done under here, this is my grid paper, but I've put my piercing mats under so that it will make it easier for me to work, so that I'm always working on my piercing mat with a piece of paper on top. So without further ado, I'm going to press start and off we go. So I've got 4x4 cards, which I have cut and at 4x8 and then scored at 4. I am going to do the insides first, and I'm wasting time already, and I'm going to try and work, you know, 6 in 6. So hopefully that will fit onto my workspace here. Just the inside is just going to be and like this. Yeah, I'm not going to fill it. I'm not going to do any double stamping on there. But what I am going to do is, oopsie, do some greenery. Looking nice. Loving it. Oh. Yep, that's a bit too quick, but you can go back and do it again. And I have got something on the edge of my block. This block really is too big for that stamp, but as I needed all my blocks because I'm doing lots of stamping, I thought this one would be okay to use for now. So those are the insides done. Put those to the side. Those are the outsides, and these will need a little bit more stamping, a little bit more careful stamping. Hopefully a little bit more careful stamping. I hope you can see. Yes, I wanted the ink pads to be sort of a little bit in the, there we go, okay, in view, so you know where I'm reaching. Okay, no, that was not where I was going to oh dear. And I'm pointing my flower down each time, so I sort of know in a minute where I have to point the other ones, because otherwise it makes it impossible if you're doing so many in a row. I seem to be talking very strangely today. Okay, so second one, and that is Blushing Bride, but we're going to stamp off, and I don't know how, do I have anywhere to stamp off? No. Let's move those piercing mats. Oh dear. Okay, so you need to just stamp off and do that. You might think, oh, I can't see that. It is visible to me. Blushing Bride is very pale. But I didn't want to, you know, I want it to be nice in a minute, because in a minute we're not going to stamp off, so that will make the difference. I haven't done one of these for a long time, so I thought it was time. And also I need thank you cards for my ladies who have been ordering from me. Wrong one. During celebration. So I want to say to them thank you very much for ordering. But I have already said thank you on the phone, and I have already, you know, they know I appreciate them. So what I am going to say this time to them is, yes, of course, I'm sending them this card as a thank you, but I'm going to tell them how awesome they are. Just like you are all awesome watching my videos and leaving me comments. So, keeping me busy, yes, indeed. I love the way we interact via the comments. It's really nice to, you know, find out all about you guys. Because I'm telling you all about me. But I want to find out about you as well. There we go. Whew. I have to say, we're 5 minutes in. Can you believe that? And it's going well. Right, so that's that. Now greenery. I am going to move this to this one, because otherwise there's going to just be too much next to it, I think. And already I've got some on there. Let's get the cloth out. And I'm going to do 2 stamps each time as well, which will help. There we go, see? So now it's just finding pleasing compositions with the greenery, really. And it doesn't really sort of, it doesn't matter where, it's like a little, you know, posy almost. So I think even this block is too big for it. There we go, I'm having fun. This is good fun. This is just stamping, that's what we like. Just stamping. Okay, it did take me a little while to cut all the piece of paper ready, but again, you know, just like with the cards, you're doing it in, you know, you know, you're repeating the same action, aren't you? So it does go quite quickly to prepare your paperwork for your cards. Whew, I really needed to think then. I think it needs something, but I don't know what. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so these are the fronts of my card. And then here we have our sentiments, and to find out, to make sure that the sentiment is going to be in the right place, what colour should I do the sentiment in? Rose red or green? What do you think? Rose red. Go for safe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp it there, and I've aligned it with the grid paper. Now I'm going to put my paper on there. I'm going to align it again with the grid paper, the same way. Look, and it's correct. It's where I want it to be, because I know where I'm stamping it, because I'm putting my stamp in exactly the same spot. It's like using a Stamp-A-Majig, but without the Stamp-A-Majig. You're using your grid paper as your Stamp-A-Majig, see? Hey, clever, huh? just I'm full of those good little tips, really. They just need to come out. I need to change the blade on my trimmer. I change the blade of my trimmer every month. That's how many cards I cut. I bet you've never changed yours. Have a look, because if there's little bits hanging off your card, you need to change your blade. Like I have here. I'm hoping that you can't see them. There we go. Look at that. 6 stamped without a mistake. Now, will you give me an applause for that? Right, okay, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do these envelopes, am I? I'm not doing... Oh, well, I've cut them. I'll glue them together later. Right, so let's just fold our card, Blushing Bride. And let's assemble them. And I am going to just put these out of the way, because you know what happens when I get going. Everything ends up in an ink pad, even my cat's paws. Oh, this is the empty one. Where did I put the full one? I have not got time for this. Okay, so that's one. That's that. I've got them all in my hand now. 2. Oh, I am not doing very well. But hey, there we go. 6 in 15. But it's just a way for me to show you that you can do things like this. You know, if you get yourself organised, you can make quite a few cards in one sitting, so to speak. Okay, so that's that. Now we have this here. So we are sticking on our flower, our little posy. And oh, why is this not cooperating? Oh, this is quite handy actually, gluing the card. Yes. 3 minutes to go. Okay, and I have to do this. So stick that on, and then one of these. Okay, woo! 3 minutes. Stick this on, one of these. I'm liking it. I hadn't seen it with a, you know, with the strip at the front and with this sentiment. I'm loving this sentiment because you're awesome. I think you're all awesome. There, sentiment. But what about doing that sentiment like that, eh? Is that a good tip or what? I did not have to do one double, so I'm thinking it's a good way of doing it. And are we there? Are we there? Oh! Okay. Nearly. Oh. Right, okie dokie. So we have got 6 cards, and they all say, because you're awesome. Haha. And I'm loving them. They're really good. I think they're cute. And I have 1 minute and 22 seconds left, so let's fold the envelopes to start with. So we'll fold the envelope so that I know where to stick the paper, the sticky. I'll just stick one and to show you where I stick it. So stick it here. Remember, it's very sticky tape, so I managed to undo the paper as well in some of my envelopes, so do be careful there. And then this one here, you take that off and then you close it and you've got an envelope. Okay, so that's the envelopes, and I'll just fold them all together, and if you do that then it's easier to do them. See? There. And I'll continue doing this until finished, basically. There we go. It's gonna go. It's gonna go off in a minute. There we go. There's a timer, and it doesn't sound. Why not? Oh, probably because my thing is on silent. Anyway, so that was that. So I hope you enjoyed this 6 in 15, and I hope you like my card. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.